Good afternoon. This afternoon, Northern Lakes Pee Wee B2 team taking on the Sauk Rapids Storm over at Hallett this afternoon at 4:15 scheduled puck drop. Finish up the Pee Wee A team. They will be zamming the ice between first and second period here. Hopefully all the boys got some good lunch in them and a little rest, and we're ready to play another game of hockey. 5 games total in this weekend. A lot of hockey for the boys. Here we go. Moroni, Kes, and Butcher out as forwards. Horton and Dawber back on defense. And away we go. Kes trying to make something, but Sauk Rapids does put a good stick on it and cleared the zone. Neutral ice discussion back and forth.
Let's go Lightning! Let's go Lightning!
Lightning dumping it in. Storm picking it up. Looks like Kes going to try to take a shot, deflected on the pads of the goaltender, and cleared the zone for the Storm. Actually, not quite a clear. Butcher was able to put a good stick on it, but now there's this clear. Storm is going to be entering the zone, and another good stick prevents that from making anything happen. Horton coming in, tries to take a shot, gets whiffed on it. Going to take another shot, and no goal. Now there's going to be a goal. First shot looks like it hit the pipe and backed out, but the cleanup actually happened and put the goal in. That's going to put the Northern Lakes on first on the board, being 1-0. I didn't quite see who that was that cleaned it up. Horton cleaned it up, is what I'm being told. All right, another face-off here. Carr's going to be entering the system. Another shot hard and goes up above the net. And good clear by Sauk Rapids. Christenson's going to pick it up. Kilmer picking up. And that's going to be an offsides, as we were not quite clear of the zone before entering. Moroni took the drop, pushing it through, passing it over, trying to get it over to Evenson, but not quite able to do that as the Storm got in the way. Christenson pushing it up. Good save by the Tendy as Moroni take a shot. And Storm's going to be able to clear the zone. Shot on goal, saved by Peterson. Kilmer and Moroni get a good clear, but Storm's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. A little mid-ice collision between Evenson and Storm, and Storm is going to dump it in. Christenson making his way out, pushing up to Moroni. And Kes going to take a shot far from blue line, goes behind the net. Storm picking it up.
Get on her, boys!
Horton taking the man off the puck, and Moroni taking a shot, goes up and over. And Storm going to try to get a good clear, and they do. Storm approaching, looking for a shot. and covered by Peterson. 11:40 left in the first period. Apologies, didn't call the first goal time. Shots on goal look like they're being recorded. 4 for the Northern Lakes Lightning, 2 for Sauk Rapids Storm.
Come on.
I feel like
Stay in the net. Go, go, go.
Butcher trying to pick it up right outside the blue line. Might have been an offside, but Northern Lakes Lightning picking it up behind the net. Carr skating through. Got tangled up between the Storm. Side of the net, and Storm is going to try to pass it out. But back to Kilmer. Kilmer's going to take a hard shot and knocked down by the goaltender. Centering option by Kes. Another shot, and too much sauce. No, it's not going to be icing. Icing waved off as Storm was able to beat to it. Storm still needed to clear, but they did so, but turned over to Carr. Carr is going to come up and takes a shot. Goes high above the net. No goal. Moroni picking it up, knocking it over around the bend. Back to Christenson. Christenson takes a shot. Might have deflected off a Butcher. Christenson taking another opportunity. Storm pushing it back all the way down the Kilmer at center ice. And that's going to be an offsides call on the Lightning.
Go, Storm.
10-10 left on the first period. Carr coming up for the drop. Post and Evenson, I believe, on the wings, and Horton and Dawber back on D.
Yep, get it.
Dawber pushing up the Carr.
Come on, that's it.
Turnover in the neutral zone. Good stick on from the Lightning. Prevents a shot coming off. Evenson out with Carr. Passing up to Carr. Carr's going to see something. Storm entered the zone, but a good stick on by Horton knocks the play loose. Trying to run the boards, but back to the blue line for Storm. They're going to dump it back in. Carr's going to pick it up. He's got Horton with him. And hard shot goes wide of the net. Something happened. Storm picked it up in the corner. Evenson backing up. You got Dawber back on defense. Horton's hustling back. Shot on goal goes wide behind the net. Picked up back by Horton. Horton's going to round the boards and clear the zone. Might have been an icing call, but Kilmer picked it up.
Go get it!
No icing, as that was the Storm passing it back. Lightning needs to put a little pressure on the Storm. There was no puns intended for that. Back to Kilmer. Kilmer's going to take a shot, and glove save by the goaltender for the Storm. 7:57 left in the first period. Lightning are up still 1-0. Moroni coming in for the drop. He's got Kes and Butcher back on the wings. Christenson takes a shot from the blue line. A little bit ahead of the blue line. Christenson takes a shot, hits it Storm off back of him. Storm's pushing it. Christian's going to be taking him off the...
That's a penalty. Keep going. Keep going. Control it.
Interference is going to be called on 97. This is going to put us on the Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. Moroni's picking it up, short-handed. He says, not today, we're going to move in with it. He's sticking with it. He's got Kilmer out front. He cannot get out of that Storm lock-in. And Storm is going to get it clear. Kes has something. It's somewhere around here. Storm is going to pick it up. Storm is going to dump it in. Horton's going to pick it up and down in the corner. Looking to get up to Moroni. That's going to be an offsides on the Storm. 6:59 on the board, 57 seconds still left for Christenson in the sin bin for interference. Carr taking the drop. Gets it back to Horton. Horton's going to try to get a good clear. Pushes it out. Butcher's going to keep the pressure for the Storm, but the Storm is going to push it in. Horton trying to ring the boards for Dawber.
Come on, Gavin!
Shot goes behind the net. Dawber picking it back up in the corner again. Looking for Butcher. Storm miss it off the line. Butcher's going to pick it up. Takes a shot, goes wide. Another shot goes wide. Let's see, we got that one off. Storm's going to pick it up.
Get up there.
And that's going to be an offsides on the Storm. Eight seconds left on this penalty kill. Puck getting locked up underneath some skates. Storm's going to dump it in. Kilmer picking it up in the corner. Looking for Moroni up on the boards. He flips it out. Trying to get to Kes. Kes gets a stick on it, but so does the Storm. Dawber's pushing it up. Sees Moroni. Moroni's coming in with it, but good defense going on by the Storm. Slow roller. Looked like the Tendy was going to cover it, but didn't make it. Good centering option over to Evenson. Just a little too far on the blue line, and that's going to cause an offsides for the Lightning. Lightning back at full strength for a little bit. 5:22 left on the first.
So he can come back and hit the blue line, then go.
Go, Dylan.
Yep.
Puck behind the Tendy of the Peterson, and Storm's going to push it back to the blue line. They're going to take a wind-up of a shot. Loose change out in front. 5:01 remaining in the first, and the Storm are able to tie it up 1-1. Brady Carr and Butcher out on the forwards. Kilmer and Christenson back on D. Carr is going to take a shot. Goes high and wide, it looks like. Round of the board, Storm's going to pull it out.
Hey, look at now! Go! Keep going!
And the Storm's going to dump it in. Kilmer picking it up in the corner. He's going to use the boards. Butcher's up there.
There you go!
Storm going to push it in. Horton picking it up. A little mutual ice discussion. Christenson going to pick it up. Carr coming in. Good stick by the Storm. Prevent that shot from going off. Centering option out front. Loose puck out front. Push back to Horton. Horton's going to take a shot, goes behind the net. Dawber's going to pick it up, takes another shot, goes behind the net. Something happening. Storm's going to be able to get it clear, and they're using the boards. And good stick by Horton. Prevents that shot from getting off. Dawber picking it up in the corner after Peterson knocked it over there. Dawber coming all the way up, takes a shot, saved by the goaltender, goes back in the net. No offsides as it got deflected off before it could even get in. Dumped in. Moroni coming out for the drop. Good stick from Kilmer prevents that. Oh, centering option went right through the crease, but takes a shot, goes behind the net. Christenson picking up. He's looking for Moroni. Able to hit him, potentially. Storm battling it out. No pressure, so he's going to take a shot, goes wide. Good stick from the Storm prevents a shot from getting off. And that's going to be an icing on the Storm. Looks like we have an injury down on the ice. Got up on his own and he's good to go.
Come on, Storm!
Carr coming out for the drop. 1:36 remaining in the first period. 1-1 right now. Shots on goal. 6 for the Lightning, 5 for the Storm.
Come on, boys!
Good stick by Carr. Gets a turnover from the Storm. He's approaching the net. Butcher causing some distractions out in front of the net. Kilmer's going to try to pick it up. Not able to do so. Christenson trying to get there. Peterson's going to have a look for a big save. No goal. Hit the bar and bounced out. Another shot on goal. Goes up and over after a stick deflection, it looks like. Hitting the back of the net now. Another shot goes high, no above. 39 seconds left in the first period. Carr trying to pick it up. A lot of body-on-body contact. And no icing as we touch the puck. 20 seconds as Dawber's going to pick it up.
Come on, go!
Horton's picking it up. Trying to get it bumped. Not able to do so. And that's it. All right, that's going to be the end of the first period. And it looks like they are going to jam the ice. Shots on goal. Unsure if it's actually being updated or not. Still showing 6 for the Lightning, 5 on the Storm. So that may be up for debate. 1-1 though, as we are going into intermission as they jam the ice. So grab a snack, grab a drink. We'll be back in about 10 to 15. Make sure to stay tuned. All right, we're back for some more hockey after the jam. Got some fresh ice for the boys. 15 minutes on the clock, 1-1, tied up between the Lightning and the Storm. And we're going to see another period of hockey here. Storm controlling through the neutral ice, entering the zone. Big shot goes wide. Storm passing back to the line. Trying to get the 6 on it. Kes off to it. Picking it up along the boards. Putting a shot on, but pad save pushes it back behind the net. Storm trying to clear. Kilmer's going to take a shot. Good pad save, knocks it over to the corner. Kes picking it up. Storm deflecting that shot. And going to pass up on Christenson. Kilmer gets it. Takes control at the blue line, passes it up, looking for Butcher just behind him. And Storm is going to reclaim it in their zone. Christenson putting it. There we go. There we go. And Storm dumping it in. Kilmer is going to pick it up. Rounding the boards, he's got Moroni over there. No Storm, so he's got some time, but he also has Carr up front along with Butcher. Carr's going to race off to it. A lot of Storm coming up with them.
Go get it!
Back to the line for Kilmer. Kilmer's going to line up and take a shot. Deflected by Storm.
Go!
Shot on goal, protector save by Peterson. Butcher picking up in the corner, trying to knock it up. Back to the blue line, takes another shot, goes behind the net. Little miscommunication there between Carr and Peterson just decided to cover it. Carr took the drop, but Storm are going to push it back to the blue line, takes a shot, hits a stick of Horton. Horton gets a good clear. Storm's going to take back up. Benda's trying to put a stick on it, but they're able to push it back. Dawber's going to get it. He's going to dump it back. Little neutral ice back and forth. Oops, sorry. Horton push it up. Benda's going to put it. Evenson pushes it on goal.
Get it out! Go get it!
Carr picking up along the sides with Evenson holding up the man. Shot on goal gets deflected over back to behind the net. Carr picking it back up again, pushing it back to Kilmer at the blue line. He's going to take a shot.
There you go.
Good
Get it
stick
out.
by Horton, helping it stay in. And good clear from the Storm. Kilmer picking up at center ice. Or sorry, that is Dawber. Apologies on that. Dawber pushed over to Evenson. Great opportunity, great play, and great pass. And a great shot, but deflected by the goaltending of the Sauk Rapids. Horton's pulling. Dawber picking it back up. Skating in. Pushes it in, but Storm's going to be able to take it over. See their man out by the blue line. Horton trying to deflect it. Shot on goal. Good centering option. Kes stumping it in, but that's going to be an icing on Northern Lakes Lightning. 10:53 left in the second period. Holding the camera up. Pass up to Moroni. He's going to get a clear, forcing the Storm to have to take up. And they're going to dump it. Kilmer picks it up, pushes it up to Moroni. Moroni's coming in, takes a shot.
Hey, nice job, Denver!
Loose puck still up front. Storm pushing it. Sees Moroni up by the boards. Pushing up the Kes.
Get it. Come on, Gavin. Get it.
Gavin gets a stick on it, pushes it away. And Storm gets a good clear as it just gets off the stick of Christenson. Going to try dumping it back in. A little too much sauce, I think, for the Storm, and that's going to be an icing for the Storm, bringing it back. 9:58 remaining in the second period. Moroni for the drop, Butcher and Kes on his sides. Kilmer and Christenson back on D. Puck gets pushed over to the side. Butcher able to pick it up. Good stick from Gavin, breaks up that. Gotta have heads up hockey here. A lot of bodies on there. Kilmer picking it up. And that's going to be an icing for the Lightning. Brady Carr, number 16, taking the drop.
Shoot it!
I'm going to take a shot, goes wide. Dawber picking up, using the boards wisely. Trying to skate it out of the zone, does so successfully. He's got one-on-one, but he's got numbers with support. He's going to see a shot potentially go off. Saved by the and Storm get a good clear. And Carr keeps it in, trying to push it through some skates, but not able to do. Now it's going to be offsides on Ani.
Let's go!
Moroni, Kes, and Butcher out on forwards. Lightning trying to get back in the lead. Storm trying to dump it in. Kilmer picks it up. He's pushing up to Moroni. Moroni's got it. Oh. .8:18 left here in the second period. Good stick by Kes, kept it in. Oh!
Hey, it goes both ways! No, that's the first time we've checked. They've checked at least 5 or 6. No whistle. At least we know it works.
This is going to put us on a Buster's Masonry power play opportunity. 5-on-4 hockey. Heavy defense expected by the Storm. Minute and a half goes on the board for number 26 at 8:08 on the second. Moroni back to Kes. Kes takes a fire. Still some loose change. Good clear by the Storm. Kes going to take another shot. Deflected out front. Kilmer's going to put one on. And that's going to be a little too far on for the Storm. That's going to be an icing for the Storm. Goalie swap out for the Sauk Rapids Storm. Just kind of wondering why the goalie was going in. Shot goes from Butcher. Moroni pushing out center. And that's it. Moroni to Kes, and they will put one in on the power play opportunity. .737 on the second period. Lightning has a lead again. Moroni decides to stay out with Kes and Butcher. And turnover for the Storm at the neutral ice. Good stick by Horton, clearing it up. Kes is picking it up. He's coming in the zone, but Horton's going to be picking it up. Push it over to Moroni. Moroni using the boards. Hits Kes. Kes has Butcher, takes a shot. Glove saved by goaltender, pushes it over to the corner. Puck getting stuck between some skates, and the Storm get a good clear. Going to get dumped back in by the Lightning Dawber. Good pressure on from Kes. And Butcher's going to pick it up over to Moroni. Moroni's still loose puck. Moroni takes a shot, gets deflected, and Kes is there to pick it up and clean that up. That's exactly what the boys are going to do, keep taking those shots and be ready for the cleanup, and that's been working for them. Timeout being called by Sauk Rapids. Not sure who the timeout's sponsored by. But Sauk Rapids taking that timeout.
Yeah, I'll come by.
Shots on goal, give you that report. It does look like they're getting that updated. Northern Lakes Lightning has 17 shots on goal, and the Sauk Rapids has 8. Again, Lightning are up 3-1. 6:21 left in the second period. Carr, Hogan, Evenson coming out. And Killer and Christenson back on defense. Oops, sorry about that. Puck goes behind. Storm's going to take a shot, gets deflected by Christenson. And the Storm's going to pick up in the corner. Sticking with it, pressure from Lightning, but the Storm is able to skate through it all. Picking up in the corner. And puck sticking out behind. And Evanson's going to pick it up in the corner. Round of the boards, looking for Hogue. Able to get a good clear. Somewhere around here. Carr's going to get the... Somewhere. There's a battle for it on the boards. They're looking for it, playing the puck. Carr's going to pull it out. Trying to get a backhand, but can't do it. Good defense going on by the Storm. Storm's going to get a good clear. And it's going to be a breakaway. Great protector save by Peterson. Puts it in the corner. Hanging out loose out front. Evanson's going to come out. It's a delayed penalty.
You got it! Take it out! There you go!
Oh, shit.
Unsure of the situation. Looked like the Storm might have touched it, but they're going to be able to... They had a delayed penalty from the Storm. Unsure what the call would be for, but since the refs didn't see, or they didn't, maybe they didn't actually touch it, the goal will count, as it's now going to be 4-1. Refs having a little miscommunication. One still trying to work out the details with the box, but the other ref ready to drop the puck.
Unsportsmanlike. About time they called something.
Dawber going to the box. Didn't see that. We'll have to watch that back on the play. 4:30 left in the second period. We're going to put 2 in the box. That's going to be a minor and a 10-minute.
Yep. Let's go, boys!
Coaches are going to have a little discussion, understanding. It's a 2 and a 10, so the 9 can't be out for 10 minutes now. And the Storm is going to put one in for shorthanded. Only one will go up. Storm's going to close out that deficit. Now going to be a 4-2. Still the Lightning in the lead. They're going to get one man back out for full strength, but Dawber will still be in for another 5-some minutes. All right. Moroni's taking a shot.
A little delayed.
Kilmer picking it up. Looking for a centering option. Nobody there.
Look at Gavin!
There you go.
Hey, there you go.
There you go. Let's go.
Tries to put a stick on it, but Storm were able to pull it. They're going to take a shot, goes high and wide. Round back in the corner. And missed by the Storm. Kes off to the races with the Storm. Has Butcher out front. And covered by the goaltender. 3:36 left in the second period. Moroni taking the drop, pushing it back to Horton. Horton's taking a hard shot, must have got off a skate, went to the side. Butcher pushing it out in front, center. Back to Moroni. Moroni's going to take a shot. Puts it in. Moroni winding up for that shot, puts it over the goaltender's head. That's going to put 5 up on the board for Northern Lakes Lightning against the 2 to the Storm. 3:23 remaining in the second period. Carr coming out for the drop. He's got Evenson and Post. You can see over there. Evenson dumping it in. Carr racing off, but the Storm is going to be able to pick it up behind the net. Shot goes through the crease maybe. Good stick on by Horton, keeps it in play. Storm trying to desperately clear this zone, and they are able to do so. Kilmer and Horton racing back to pick it up, pushing it up. Good hard shot. Evenson dumps it over. All right. Kilmer, good shot by the Storm, and good save by Peterson. Still battling out. Carr's going to pick it up. He's going to have one in front of him. Another one coming in from behind, but he's going to get through one. Takes a shot and puts it in. Number 6 goes on the board at 2:11. Kes, Moroni, and I'm going to guess Butcher. Moroni pushing it through, and those that. Taking another shot, goes wide. Going to round back. Kes is going to pick it up. Pushing it over to Butcher. It's going to be a knock. Okay. Lightning's got to clear. .146 remain in the second period. Offsides as Kes was trying to get up. And sitting on the other side of the blue line, we'll see another face-off. Kes grabbing it. Kilmer picking it up at the line, takes a slow roller shot, pad save, knocks it off to the corner from the Storm. Kilmer approaching in. Ani dumping it in. Storm's got the numbers. Shots on goal, goes deflected off the side. Loose puck. Still loose, I guess. Still playing. Minute left of the second period, as they call it. Kilmer's going to push it up. It's the Storm. Storm's got to push it back. Moroni pushing his way through.
Good job, Gavin!
Kes grabbing at the line, pulls it in. Stormer's going to try pushing it through. Moroni picking it up along the boards. 20 seconds here. He's going to take a shot. I think it almost looked like it went underneath. I hope it didn't hit him though. Sorry. Good save by the Tendy from Sherman. I don't know. I'm hoping it hit his protector and went in, but he doesn't look like he's. Great save by the Storm. 17 seconds here. Storm's trying to get a good clear. Christenson's going to try to keep it in.
There you go.
Backhand, 7 seconds left. Storm's going to clear the zone. Might get a shot off in time. That's going to be a tripping call for the Northern Lakes Lightning. Looks like we have a delayed penalty here for the Lightning, and we may be seeing a penalty kill coming into the third period. We're going to see who. We'll see who they throw in. 21, Horton. Let's see what that call is, but tripping or might be. So each coach talking to their players here to see what's going right, what's wrong. Boost some confidence. Some great plays to see today by both teams.
Oh no, it is not. That's on there.
Again, Lightning up 6-2. Shots on goal being recorded. Northern Lakes Lightning with 24 and Storm with 12. All right, starting off the third period with an Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. Moroni, Kes out on your forwards. Christenson and Kilmer back on defense. Storm winning the face-off. Good poke check away from Kes, and Storm is going to try to dump it. Moroni fans on the pass over to Kilmer, but good clear finally. Offside's going to be called on the Storm a little too early as the Stormers are still on the other side of the blue line. .14:44 left in the third. Kes picking it up. Takes a shot on beyond the blue line. A little miscommunication here between Christenson and Kilmer. Shot on goal, saved by Peterson. Moroni's going to pick it up. Moroni trying to stuff it in. Just saved by the goaltender. Good hustle by Kes as he deflected that coming in. 19 seconds left on the penalty kill. It's going to be an offsides on the Storm. Carr and Butcher coming out to replace Moroni and Kes. 17 seconds remaining of the penalty kill, 13:47 on the board. Christian gets a stick on it somewhere in front of us here.
Come on, Brady.
Right there. Oh.
Butcher getting to it in the boards.
Keep it down there.
Get on, they're on.
Horton's back out, 5-on-5 again. Butcher grabbing it and then passing it off the Carr. Carr's coming through. Just a great save by the Storm and puts it over the net.
Go help them.
And Storm trying to keep it in, doing so.
Good job.
Christenson puts it over into the corner. Back to the blue line for the Storm. They're going to take a shot. Gets deflected before it can do it. Another shot deflected by the Lightning. Lightning pushing it up to Butcher. Couldn't quite make it. They got Horton up there too. Christenson's going to grab it. He's going to push it in. That's going to be a little too much sauce on for the Storm, and that's going to be an icing. 12:28 remaining in the third period. Moroni taking the drop, got Kes and Butcher on the sides of him. Moroni trying to get a centering pass, but good stick by the Storm breaks up that. And Kes is going to keep it in though. Skating around, tries to put one up and gets a skate off the Storm, puts it in the corner. Whoop. Horton and Storm will go down and pass back to Kilmer? I don't know if there's a Storm, I think. Save by the Tendy for the Storm. Looks like a line change for the Lightning, both forwards and defense. Got Carr, what do we got? Carr, Host, and Evenson up on forwards. Ani and Christenson back on defense. Good stick by Carr. Neutral ice turns it over. He's got a few Storm to get through. Takes a shot on goal, and it does actually go in. Putting the Lightning up 7-2 at 11:30 left in the third period. Trying to push it in, but Carr's there to pick it up. Got another one player left to get through on the Storm. Good skate as it gets lost underneath the skates from the Storm. Shot goes just wide for the Lightning. Lightning's going to try bringing around the corner, but a lot of Storm left on him. Great defense going on. Shot on goal. Oh! And the Storm is going to be pulling it out. And pushed up. Carr's going to pick it up. And that's going to be an offsides on the Lightning.
Outside screen.
Moroni, Kes, and Butcher out in front.
Go!
Tangled up along the skates. Kes dumps it in. Somewhere in the corner. There there it is. Storm trying to get it clear. It gets in the sticks of Kes, but it bounced off, and Storm is able to pick it up. But another turnover. Butcher's going to put one on net goal. Deflected over to the corner. Moroni's picking it up. He's got Kes sitting out front, looking for a backhand pass, but gets deflected by the Storm. Storm's picking up along the edge. They're going to get a clear.
Oh, that works.
Puts it on net. No icing call for the Storm as a little too much sauce from Moroni. That's going to be an icing for the Northern Lakes Lightning here. Maybe Horton could have gotten to it, but nonetheless, that's going to be an icing, bringing it back to the Lightning zone. Landen Kazeck on the forwards. Hogue and Christenson back on defense. Carr's going to skate through some Storm. He's coming in hot. Going to take a shot, loose change out front, and Tendy decides to cover. Protection by Ani, but Storm able to get through.
Get up!
And Storm able to dump it in. Trying to clear that puck. Unable to do so. Storm is going to try to put one up front. Good stick on it by Hogue. And shot goes deflected by Ani. Another shot goes saved. Not sure if it made it to Peterson or not. Back at the blue line, another shot goes far wide. Carr is going to pick it up. Carr is going to see another shot, and they do put one more in the back of the net. Carr picking up a few points on this game. 8-2. Probably see running time going on after this face-off. Hope we've seen some rinks not do that. Shots on goal 32 at this time for Northern Lakes as they're up 8-14 for the Storm with 2 in so far. 8-2 at 8:38. Moroni picking up the center ice. He's got Kes on the side of him, trying to push it through the skates. Not able to do so. Kes able to pick it up. Storm trying to clear it. Dawber's back there. Good clear by the Storm. Lightning's going to have to take back up. Only a little delayed. Might have been an offsides potential, but not able to break the line. Shot on goal from the Storm. Covered by Peterson. .738 at this point. Lightning able to clear. Not enough sauce. It's being waved off already. But Storm going to be the first one to get to it. Moroni and Kes short to follow. Dawber holding it in for a short moment, but Storm able to clear it, and Dawber dumps it in. Good stick by Moroni, prevents it. Moroni skating through some Storm. Passes up to Kes. Kes to, oh!
Good play, guys.
Yeah, nice play.
Offsides on the Lightning. Oh, heads up hockey. Again, a lot of bodies on the ice on this game.
You ready?
Trying to get a good clear, but a good stick from Storm keeps it in play. Under 6 minutes here in the third period. Again, Lightning up 8-2.
Get back. Hustle.
Carr coming in again. Pushing out front for Butcher. Unable to make that happen. I think it might have bounced off the goaltender. Just got off target for Butcher. Good clear from Storm. Christenson picking it back up. Trying to use those boards. Unable to get that clear, but there's the clear. Storm trying to put it in, hits the ref right along the boards. Unable to get too much farther in there. Good thinking from Host over to Carr, but unable to make that happen. Christenson rounding the net. Good redirection from Host, it looked like.
There you go, buddy.
Storm coming in with it. Gonna see a shot on goal. Nope, goes behind.
Close. Good job, buddy. Nice pass. Nice pass.
Take a shot. That's going to close the gap. Running time is going to end at that point. So the Lightning can be back up against 6. 4:34, 8-3. Takes a shot, goes high and wide. Kes picking it up in the corner. Looking for Moroni, but
Get on! Get on! Go!
oh,
Get that Storm. Do it again.
Let's go!
Storm keeping with it.
Oh,
Pokes it in, they got a player in front, another shot,
oh.
and that's going to be covered by Peterson.
Going through, put the glove behind him real quick.
4:03 remaining in the third period.
Come on.
They can hit, man.
All right.
Benda picking it up, gets a good clear, but neutral ice discussion.
Go, Eli, go. Get up there.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty there on Kes. They called the first one. Unfortunately, retaliation will be called most of the time. Fortunately, unsportsmanship.
No, same
So we'll see 5-on-5 hockey here, but Storm's going to have 2 in the box. Looks like a minor and a 10. 2 and a 10 or a minute and a half and 10 rest of the game. Kes may be in as well for the rest of the game. No penalties on the clock with 3:38. 5-on-5 hockey going to be going on.
One of them's unsportsmanlike. Because the whistle, the play had stopped.
Yeah, but there's no finger under. That's why I'm wondering.
Go, Eli, go!
Go, Eli!
Storm gets a good clear. Carr picking up center ice.
Let's go! Get on, let's get up there!
Again, 8-3 and Lightning up. Shot on goal, loose change out front. Good clear by the Storm. Storm clearing the zone and through the neutral zone. Good stick on by Horton. Good clear. Is that Moroni or Carr? That looks like Carr off to the races. He's looking at maybe seeing about putting one back in. Nine to 3, 2:44 left. We got Kes in the box for the rest of the game. We'll have to look at the game sheet of what that's going to be called for, but we have 2 in the box for the Storm. Again, no times up on the clock. So they must have been both majors for a 5-minute.
I'll let you know when I'm going to do it.
2:44 left, 9 to 3, third period.
There we go, there we go.
Back to the blue line for Storm. They're going to pass it out in front. And Kilmer's there to pick it up. Butcher. Storm picking up the neutral ice. Got Dawber there. Same with Evenson. We're going to see a shot. Good sliding save by Peterson. Knocks it over the corner. Kilmer taking it back out. Good stick by the Storm. Prevents it from going in. Dawber's going to pick it up. Rounding back. He's looking for a potential pass.
Wait!
A little offsides on the Storm. Minute 47 running time. Does look like Kes got out of the box, so not sure what the time was. Maybe they just didn't put it on due to the fact that it was running time. One out of the box for the Storm as well. I believe the other one serving his unsportsmanship conduct. It was a delayed hit after the whistle blew. Something happened, can't really see with holding the camera out. But battle along the boards. Moroni's going to take it. He's pushing back to Christenson. Christenson's going to wind up. It's going to be a high sticking for Carr. Can't have the stick too high. .37 seconds left in the third. Oh, that's not high sticking. There's a penalty for the Storm. I did not see that. We'll have to look back at that last minute play. And this is a Buster's Masonry power play opportunity for the Lightning. Storm looking to try to make one more happen, but gets intercepted by the Lightning. Lightning going to use the boards. Butcher picking it up. Good stick from Storm. Shot goes wide. And that's going to be the end of the game for the Lightning versus the Storm. Final statistics, 34 shots on goal from the Lightning against 17 shots on goal from the Storm. And the score being 9-3, Lightning ahead.
hear that was welcome after this morning's game. Oh gosh.
Good game between the Storm and the Lightning. And believe we're off for a few days. No more hockey for just a couple, except for practices. I believe it's going to be next Saturday. We'll post it on Facebook of when that game is, closer to the end of the week. So make sure to tune in. And if you're watching a loved one here, send them a quick message or give them a call. Tell them how they did this weekend. Keep their heads up high. And it's nice to see the boys taking a W after this long weekend. We'll see you next time. GoPro still recording as the crowd cheers on. Good game by all the Lightning.